Yo, what's going on, fellas? It's your boy Huncho. Gonna be doing a quick little recap for you guys of today's plays. Today was a red day for me. It was pretty frustrating, but I made sure to keep my emotions under control and not let it get to my head and such, and make me force more trades, to get my losses back and such. So that that's something that I really am uh thankful for. That I just stood my ground and just called it a day. All right, so one thing I want to go over, guys, is the analysis we gave yesterday. Okay, so if you're in my Discord, I mentioned the the play for spy. All right, and one thing I did say is that I was not going to be looking for anything else but puts. All right, so that was the main setup that I was looking for, right? And in the morning, I posted to watch the pre-market levels, either watch for a morning flush of pre-market low, and for confirmation to go long. If we stay here at pre-market high, I'll be looking for a break and retest above 685, or toppy action, we slide down. Okay. Now, what I mean by that is, whenever we're like opening at pre-market high and we're just consolidating in that area, or there seems to be weakness and no strength to the upside, I'm gonna be looking for a short position. And I said under pre-market low, we see 682. So SPY did very well. If we look at our key zones here, right under pre-market low, right here at 683.84 area, we did get a reject under pre-market low. So this would have been an area where we could have entered puts. And this was a clear confirmation. I didn't get into SPY puts. I was watching IWM, and I told everybody, let's see if I can find the analysis here. Okay, so where did we see? All right, so let me see if I can just scroll up here real quick. So I was looking at IWM puts, right? Same plan, looking for a break under pre-market low. Okay. All right. And I clearly said that I was going to be looking. Here we go. All right. So at 9:44, I posted, if we close under pre-market low on IWM, I'll go short, targeting 252. Right here. Right. And we got the close. And what happened? I didn't go in puts. All right. Maybe some of you guys did, and uh, congrats if you got that back. So, but I didn't. And the reason why is because I was hesitant. All right. I was hesitant, and I'm going to mention what happened here as well. So where was pre-market low? Okay, so let's mark pre-market low real quick. All right, we'll make that yellow. Okay. All right. So pre-market low, I was looking for a close under for puts, and we got the exact setup we were looking for. We got the close under pre-market low to get inputs targeting 252, and this play would have definitely paid. And I didn't take it. The reason why I didn't take it is because around 9:44, what happened? We were approaching this 682 key zone. Same thing with QQQ. QQQ had a lot more room down here, but I didn't see much. Uh, I saw it was holding up around this 615 for a bit. So this is why I was a little bit hesitant, guys, for a reversal, and I didn't want to get in puts. Seeing that we were so close to these key zones on SPY and QQQ, and we were just gonna get completely flipped on IWM. And guess what? That's exactly what happened. What we were fearing was exactly what happened because of us not taking the trade and being hesitant. Clearly seeing the setup that we mentioned. All right, and here's what happened. All right, 252.77. This was a a key zone of ours. I get in calls right here. All right, and this play goes over 25%. So perhaps it went green, but I didn't take any profits. Uh, there was just a lot of weakness here. We slid right back down, and we did not revive from 252. We chopped all day. We just got that Monday flush, that Monday move, and then chop. All right. So here's what happened. I get in calls here, and then what happens? We're down here. I add to my position. I add more to a losing position with no confirmation. All right. That's just that's just bad decision making there. That's emotional trading right there. So that's another mistake of mine, and that's we ended up taking the loss. Closed under 252.77. Like I said, got out of that trade, took the loss, and then we popped back up, and it was just chopping. And then here's what happened. Okay, all right. Now because of us, you know, missing these trades and not taking the setup that we took, what happened? This guy, this guy is here is a very frustrating, confusing moment to be in because what happens is if you don't really pay attention to your thoughts or what decisions you're about to make, you're gonna start to really allow the emotions to start dominating your decision making, and then FOMO starts to arise. Okay, and because of the not wanting to end off, you know, the day red, take the loss for the day, I decided to go in puts and quote unquote chase. All right, so we closed under here at 252, seeing weakness. I was like, you know what, there has to be room for downside. I'm just gonna get in puts here and just want to see if I can make a quick buck and see if we can target 252. 250.80 Kiso. All right, so I get inputs, no confirmation, didn't even wait for a close, get reversed on. All right, that's what happened. All right, so that right there, guys, is the mistakes I made today. I got in these puts and I closed for like 30% loss. I was just like, you know what? No, I'm just trading very, very stupid today. So decided to call it quits and just close the charts. All right, we're just gonna be chopping all day, and that's exactly what happened. And honestly, fellas, I really am happy the way I responded because I was able to obtain the lessons and everything. I wrote everything down that was processing to my mind. Is number one, don't be hesitant. Whatever you write in the pre-market, whatever your plan is for the day, take that. Okay, take that. And if you see it, take it. If you don't see it, do not take it. Don't force a trade. And if you miss it, don't force a trade. Don't chase. Don't do any of that. Just close the damn charts. All right. If you don't take your play, just don't trade. All right. So another thing with SPY is I said I was gonna be looking for calls above 685 and puts below 682 or 679. Where was it? Okay. Yeah, I said calls above 685 and puts below 679. So as you guys can see here, we did not get any of those holds yet. We didn't get the hold above 685, nor did we get a close under 679 today. All right, and we did obviously get the cap fill, and VIX was holding up as well. But the point I'm trying to get to is this: is if that was my strict play, I wouldn't have traded today. If that was my strict rule for the day for spot, I wouldn't have traded. If you can be disciplined enough to just wait for this 679 to lose, for price to lose this level and break to the downside, and then you enter for puts, that right there will bring you a lot more better results in this game for you to just try and guess something here because you see uh, the market moving up or down. All right, not saying that there was any good opportunities that you can't, take some trades within the range. But what I'm saying is that if you have a certain plan that you're looking for before the market open, just focus on that setup, and if not, don't take the trade. So that's what I got from today, guys. If you guys found value in this video, you guys want to see more of these recaps, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment, feedback. If you want to join my Discord, just follow me on Twitter at HunchoNet, and you can join the Discord, link in my bio, and come and trade with us and bank every week. See you guys in the room. See you guys on the next one. Peace.